feeling a little bit like a fashionista today. Wonder what it's like to feel like a fashionista. Or to actually care about fashion. Oh well. G'day guys, it's Yara here, and welcome to, as you clearly know because you read the title, which is What I Hate About the Royal Adelaide Show. Now for you Americans and for the rest of the world out there who has no idea what the Royal Adelaide Show is, I'll give you a quick rundown. So basically, it's on from September the 2nd to September the 11th. From that point on, which is usually a Friday to a Sunday, or Saturday to a Sunday, my bad. That whole time period, this show, or this festival, is open from 9 AM to like 9 or 10 PM. And what it is basically is you go there, and there are tons of rides and food, and there's like everything you can dream of. So like when you think of a little fair, times that by 1,000, and then over that for 2 weeks, yeah, that's a Royal Adelaide Show. Or you could just search up Royal Adelaide Show. It's basically the same thing. Anyway, so these are things that I don't like. Things that I am annoyed with at... Jara, please speak. Things that I don't like about the show. Number one, the first thing I don't like about the show is how expensive it is. It is so expensive. It's so frustrating. Like if I had a family of 5, for example, right? So if I had 4 more siblings, actually scratch that. If I had 2 more siblings, and so my parents, that's 2, myself 3, and my siblings, that's 5 of us. If we wanted to go to the show, I cost 30, so let's say 60, no, 90, so 30, 60, 90, and ours are about the same, so 3, 6, 9, 12, that's already $180, and that's just getting in the gate. Like seriously, it is so expensive. So that's kind of mainly what this is going to be about. It's like, yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be focusing mainly on. Okay, so let's say there's only one of you going. $30. Okay, not too shabby. Does that come with anything? Nope. Okay, so you walk in, maybe with a friend or 2, you know, you're just chilling. You know, you're there maybe on a date, I don't know. So, you're there with a friend and you clearly want to go on rides because there are roller coaster rides. There's roller coasters, there's like spinny things, there's like weird contraptions. Clearly you want to go on some of those things. You want to go to the haunted house and you want to go to the what's the ride called? Yeah, you should want to go on rides basically. Rides can go from a range of $5 to $20 per person. Now imagine if I've got 4 more friends and we want to go on the $20 ride. You know how much that's going to cost? That's $100 straight off the bat. For one ride, one shot. How ridiculous is that? And then if you got younger kids or like myself as a teenager, you're going to buy food. Or like bags. There's these things called show bags. So they come in a range of different things. So it could be like chocolates to fashion to comics to everything you can think of is basically in a show bag of some sort. So what happens is that everyone goes and gets a show bag. It's just tradition. And basically what happens is you go there and you buy a show bag. These show bags can range from $2 to, wait for it, $100. $100 for a bag like this big, probably full of chocolate or like full of comics. It's like, what is this? And then it's like, okay, yes, some of them are pretty good, like $2 with a bunch of chocolates. Alright, that's pretty good. But then of course, like, I had to buy some show bags, right? It cost me $30. I bought 3 show bags. No, actually I bought 5 show bags. But I mean, like, are you kidding me? I could have bought all of that stuff probably at Woolworths and it would have been cheaper. So, like seriously though, it's so frustrating how expensive it is. Oh, and then of course from my point of view, because I'm a first aider, how are you move out the way? Because I'm a first aider, I get to see all the accidents and incidents. Yay me! So, I see how unsafe all the rides are and how dangerous they all are, and I'm like, sitting here with my friends like, let's go on this ride. I'm like, A girl died last year on that ride. I ain't going on that ride. Ugh. It's literally a giant fair. It's so frustrating. But of course everyone wants to go on it because hey, it's the Royal Adelaide Show. It comes once a year. Like yes, there are some cool parts. Sorry, I'm moving a chair. So yes, there are some like super cool parts where like you get to see people do like wood shopping. So basically what that is that you've got wood and you chop it. To you that sounds boring, but to me that's super fun. Cause it's like competitions, we have New Zealand come and versus. Hold on. I want a short chair. Okay. Yeah. So basically we have like Australia versus New Zealand. So our Australia team versus the New Zealand team. And we go head to head to see who wins. And this tournament can go over 5 days. And it's like, oh, first round Australia, second round New Zealand, blah 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 blah. And then you have like people from, we had someone from America here actually. I haven't been to the show since, but there was an American person there and they were pretty good. But yeah, so there is things that are free once you're in the show. Give me one more second. So there is some things that are free in the show. Whether it's petting animals or just looking around, there are some things free in the show. But to be honest, a lot of people go to see the animals. And yes, the animals are absolutely cute and adorable. But you still have to pay for some of this stuff. And it's ridiculous. Everything costs money. Money, 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 money. This is what I'm doing with my money. I'm just like, bye. Like if someone says, oh, I'm gonna bring $100, it's like, cool, you're gonna buy one show bag and get in. Great. You know, it's ridiculous. It spends so much money on this thing and it's like, I could be spending this money on something else, like food or video games or like games in general. All of this cool stuff. But no, we have to go to the show so we can spend it on stuff like that. And yes, I understand it's fun and it's only once a year and blah 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 blah. And there's rides and there's food that's hella expensive. Let's buy it anyway. Like, my cousin and I went together and we wanted to get some food on the way back because we just finished a shift together. And we're like, okay, let's buy some strawberries and cream. You know, you'd think it'd be pretty cheap, right? Like maybe like $2 to $4 maybe. It costs $7.50. $7 for just a bowl of strawberries, and you think it'd be like, you know, a big bowl. My hand is literally the definition of how big it was. Now imagine that filled with strawberries, so about here, with this much cream on top. $7.50, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how ridiculous this is? Like, really? And then, like, as a volunteer person, I get to have these like coupons so I can buy meals from certain places that are $11. Which you think, okay, that's plenty. I could get myself like a main course and probably a drink. Nah. I went to Beyond India and I was like, can I have some butter chicken, please? And I was like, yeah, sure. And you're probably thinking, she got the large. I would, if it didn't cost a hell of a lot. I had to get the entree size. That cost $9. The entree size. Like, that big maybe? With like 5 pieces of chicken? And that was it. I was like, what is this? And I got rasa because they were like, you know what, we'll just give it to you because it's like $3. Yeah, sorry, I meant $2. So they just gave it to me because that would fill up my card. And I was like, what? How do you expect people to eat when it's like the entire place costs like $1,000? So, note to yourself, if you're ever going to the Royal Adelaide Show, you need to work every day for the rest of that year until it gets to that, so that you can have enough money to spend and have like a little bit of cash spare. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my ranting video. I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot of money and they could make it cheaper, but it's up to them. There are definitely some good things about the show, and there's definitely a lot of great and fantastic and awesome things about the show, but just want to rant. So, and sorry I've been moving around a lot. I like to move, and I'm currently sitting on a chair. I'm like kneeling on it, and I'm swiveling. Sort of swivvy chair. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Anyway, Jar Out says, in the next video, sarcasm out. Let's bring in for a very disgusting hug. Peace. Swivel, 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 swivel. Swivel, swivel. Hey, come back. Can't. This is like cardio, man. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's all my cardio for today. I'm done. Yeah, I know, right? Fitness is just